Welcome to the Caltex Theate, a full hour of dramatic entertainment broadcast over a nationwide network of stations throughout Australia. The Caltex Theate is brought to you by Caltex Oil, marketers of over 1,000 outstanding petroleum products, in association with Caltex dealers and distributors everywhere. Tonight in the Caltex Theatre, you will hear an adaptation of the powerful Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer motion picture, The Vintage, the story of two Italian brothers who seek refuge from the law in the vineyards of France. Starring in The Vintage, you will hear Keith Buckley, your producer, Creswick Jenkinson. The Caltex Theatre presents The Vintage, Act 1.
French frontier police calling. Two Italian brothers from Genoa, named Barandero, believed to have crossed into France over the mountains. Name Barandero. The younger, Ernesto, is wanted for murder.
I'm sorry, I can't say if my husband will give you work, but when he comes back you can ask him.
Grazie, signora.
Thank you, madame.
The hail's been bad this year, and he hasn't decided when to start the vintage.
We're good pickers, madame, and we're willing.
You must ask my husband. Oh, if you'd like to wash at the pump, you're welcome.
You're very kind. I know we look as... but we've walked a long way from vineyard to vineyard.
Well, go ahead and wash.
Grazie.
Grazie. She's a very beautiful.
All that matters is she's friendly. And we've got to get work or we're done for, Ernesto. Come on, let's wash.
What's that? What are they fighting at?
Don't you know?
Mademoiselle, we didn't see you.
You look scared. Don't you know we fire up rockets in these parts to stir up the air and drive the clouds away?
Oh, yes, of course.
It's because the hail's been bad this year.
Are you pickers?
We hope to be, mademoiselle. We're waiting to talk to the farm.
Louis, he's my brother-in-law. Are you hungry? You look hungry.
Thank you, we have some bread.
Hey, Louis, are you going to start now? The sugar's just right.
Here's my brother-in-law now.
I tell you, the grapes are waiting for us.
The old man's Uncle Tonton.
All right, Uncle Tonton. Etienne, did you check the tubs?
Everything's ready, Louis.
He's coming. Good luck.
Louis, I want to be in charge of the horses this year.
I've told you no.
Bah! I ran the vintage before you were even born.
Good morning.
Who are you two?
We're pickers. We understand your vintage might be starting soon. We were hoping you'd take us on for it.
Where'd you work last?
San Paulo.
They had no vintage over there. It was ruined by the hail.
Well, we helped them clean up.
We're not hiring yet.
Can we stay overnight?
No, this is private property. You can go up to the village or anywhere else, but on the way, keep your hands to yourself.
We don't want anything that isn't ours.
We came here for work.
Louis, they look like nice fellows.
Go ahead now, out!
Say, there's a place down by the river, sheltered. If it rains, nice place.
Grazie, Uncle Tonton.
Say, for some chocolates. I'll make him hire you. I'm his uncle.
Oh, sorry, Grandpa. No chocolates.
It's a hard thing to grow old.
You two men, go on!
That farmer's a friend of nobody's. Why did you let him talk to you like that, Giancarlo?
Because we're in enough trouble as it is. Now let's find that river.
As if we were...
We're strangers. Here in the country, that means we're no good.
I told you to get going.
Give us some.
Yes, sir, right away. Come on, Ernesto. Ernesto?
Come.
What's the matter with you, Louis? Why did you have to act like that?
When these tramps come around, if we don't lock up our chickens, lock up our wine cellars.
Or our girls, eh, Louis?
They're not thieves, Louis.
Since when are you two authorities on character?
Lucien, go and tell them to wait. Tell them we'll send out some food to them.
Leon!
Yes, Leon. Wait, just a minute, wait.
Since when have we become a charity kitchen, Leon?
Since I saw 2 hungry men. Louis, I heard you talk to them. What's happened to you?
Nothing's happened. I'm what I've always been. A man with 2 feet right on the ground. A man of property. Now they come round here like locusts, expecting a handout.
They wanted work.
Yes, and then they move on. Nothing worries that kind. Do they care about the hail, or the spring coming too late, or too much rain, or not enough? Listen to that. If I wasn't ashamed to bribe God, I'd go down on my knees and pray to him to keep the hail away for 1 week. Just 1 week. Etienne!
Louis,
Oh, what is it? Haven't you any work to do in the house, Leon?
I remember the time when the pickers came by early. You didn't argue with me when I gave them food. You even told me to. I remember the first vintage after we were married.
Yes, Louis.
Tomorrow. We start picking tomorrow. I won't risk waiting any longer.
Tomorrow, I think you're right, Louis.
Etienne, go to the village. We start hiring in the morning. And don't forget to check the vats.
Right.
Now, what were you trying to say, Leon?
Nothing. I'll get those men some food.
The first thing tomorrow, Etienne, and tell them to bring their work cards.
Is the food ready?
Oh, forget about those tramps. We've got work to do. What did they say, Lucienne, to keep you so long, eh?
They merely said thank you.
Well, you keep away from them. You understand?
You're my brother-in-law, Louis, not my owner.
Lucien.
Oh, not now. I'm busy.
Lucien, after the vintage,
Well, what is it?
I'd like to talk to Louis, and then, whenever you say, we could be married. That doesn't surprise you, does it?
Etienne, if God were to come down from the top of that hill and say to you, Etienne, you have the right to receive 1 gift. Now, what would it be?
A hill of good soil, 30 days of straight sun until the vintage, a sweet grape, and the right degree of fermentation.
That's more than 1 wish, but that's what I thought.
What about it? Can I talk to Louis?
If you want to marry Louis, yes.
Lucien, come back, Lucien.
Lucien, why aren't you asleep?
I can't, Leon. I can't settle.
You're as bad as the children.
Leon, there's something strange about the vintage this year.
It's you. Your age. You're growing up.
Leon, I wish we had last year back again, and the year before, when I really was a child. Do you think the Spanish pickers will be back? Oh, they're so funny and full of music. I can't wait till I go to the river and listen to them and... No, not this year. It's not the same.
Oh, now don't be frightened of the vintage, Lucien. We've lived through them before. We'll live through it again.
But I am frightened. And I wish it wasn't vintage time. And then I'm glad it is. How can I be both?
You can be both. That's what makes us human beings. We're both of everything.
Where's Louis?
Louis? Oh, he's probably been keeping the rain off the grapes with his bare hands. What's the matter with the dogs? Someone must be coming.
I'll see. It's all right. The dogs are chained. Who is it? Who's out there?
It's Ernesto and Giancarlo. We found the farmer out in the vineyards. We brought him back.
Leon, they've got Louis. He must be drunk.
Poor Louis. Tell them to bring him in.
Bring him in here.
In here?
Easy, Ernesto.
Where did you say you found him?
We went up to the village for a beer. We saw him on the way back, lying in the vineyards.
Sit him near the fire. He's really out to it. I never saw him like that before.
Oh, he'll sleep it off. He's pretty wet from lying in the rain.
We'll get him dry. Thank you for bringing him home.
Oh, that's all right, madame.
My husband has a great deal on his mind. Lucien, heat some coffee and stir up the fire.
Yeah, I'll see it to the fire, madame.
Then we'd better go, Ernesto. It's late.
Oh, please, wait and have some coffee.
Better not. Those dogs won't settle till we go.
Perhaps you're right.
This room, madame, it's beautiful.
A kitchen? Beautiful.
It smells beautiful. The bread, the soup, wine, charcoal fire. Come on, Ernesto.
All right. Good night, madame.
Good night.
Good night. I hope you have luck at the hiring tomorrow.
Grazie, Lucien. Good night.
Good night.
They're different, Leon. Don't you feel that they're different? When Giancarlo spoke about the kitchen, I felt as if I'd never seen it or smelt it before.
We'd better see to Louis.
And Ernesto. Leon, did you see how he stared at you? He admires you.
Oh, don't be foolish, Lucien.
He does. You've been married too long. You forget what it's like to be admired.
Help me with Louis.
He's got to hire them tomorrow. Leon, make him. That Ernesto boy. There are bruises in his eyes. He's a child that's had a very bad time.
Hey, you! Asleep there! Up with you!
What is it?
You! On your feet!
Up with you. Come on, get
What's the idea? Who are you?
We are champion pickers from Spain, and this place by the river is my boudoir.
We were here first.
We have been here these past 8 years.
Take it away from us.
With pleasure, my little rooster.
Ernesto, there always has to be fighting.
That is the way the world turns.
Susas!
Not with a knife, Ernesto.
Blast you, Carlo!
Get him, my cousin. Get him. Hold him.
You see, Carlo? We're 2 against the dozen. They'll kill us without my knife.
You! The bigger one.
Senor.
Fight me. Let your mob hold my brother. And fight me.
He'll kill you.
You ask for a fight?
Bare hands! Any way you like. Come on, fight me.
Oh, so be it. Oh, keep back, cousins. And hold tight to the little rooster with a fondness for knives.
Carlo, he's twice your size.
Hold still, little rooster.
Go.
Good. You ask for this, my friend.
Carlo!
And you ask for this.
Save your breath.
He's gone. Not good at fight. I finish him. Quick.
Blast you! Let me go! Giancarlo!
You are like Giancarlo, sir?
Yes, sir. All right.
Good, come. I'll help you up.
Grazie.
Now, we are friends. You shake hands? Friends?
See? Friends.
You. What do you say, little rooster? Let him go, cousins. Are we friends with that knife of yours, huh?
Ernesto.
What about the boudoir?
Don't ask too much, Ernesto.
Well, I guess this place is big enough for all of us. Agreed, cousins?
Yes, agreed.
Well, little rooster. Shake.
Ernesto?
Shake.
Now, you meet my cousins. Come. Iberto, Umberto, Roberto, Filiberto, Heriberto.
table everyone who wants to be hired. Step along here.
Hello, Morel. My boss, my friend, my companion. How are you?
So, you're back again, you boss.
Oh, is that the way to greet us, my boss, my friend? Oh, you lost a little weight. And Uncle Tonton is getting younger.
You're back, Eduardo, huh?
And how are the two most beautiful sisters in France? Cousins, you say hello?
Hello, Eduardo.
Good to see you back.
All right, you men ready to go to work?
Are we ready to go to work? Of course we are ready to go to work. That is what we've been waiting for all year.
Sign them up, Etienne. And hurry, let's get started.
You first, Eduardo. Name and work card.
Eduardo Uriburri.
Next, name and work card.
Filiberto.
Heriberto.
Yes.
Filiberto.
Pablo.
All right, move along. Next, name and work card.
Giancarlo and Ernesto Baradero.
What's that you're showing me, Balandero? Those aren't work cards. Louis,
Well, they were all right at Nice.
are you trying to make a fool of me? These are harbor passes. You need a work card. Louis!
I want them to work. I owe them a favor.
But Louis, it's against the law.
Are you going to be the first Frenchman to obey every law? They'll arrest you for treason. You sign them up, Etienne.
No, you're the boss. All right, you're hired.
Grazie.
And now, I want to make things clear from the beginning. I don't want any man coming to work drunk. And you stay away from the houses and keep your hands off my chickens.
Anyone touches one little feather of one little chicken will have to fight me. You are satisfied, my boss, my companion, my friend?
And I don't want any fights.
Who fights? I, Eduardo, I hate the sound of the very word.
I mean it. Be quick now. Get to work.
That man, he's always trying to win a race with the grapes.
Any chocolates? Any chocolates, Eduardo?
I have not forgotten you, Uncle Tonton. You are always in my dreams. Here.
Oh. Liqueurs. Now life's worth living.
Well, move along there.
Eduardo, Umberto, all of you. It's so good to see you all again.
Now, move along.
Hey, Lucien, when you going to get married, huh?
Why don't you propose, Eduardo?
Oh, I would if I hadn't already a wife and 6 children and all my uncles and aunts to support. Hey, Etienne, don't work so hard and take her for a walk among the trees.
Stop it, Eduardo.
All right, move along then. Now move along. It's time to get to work. Now, come, move along.
You, Ernesto. Those grapes go in the tubs, not on the ground. Pick them up. Uncle Tonton, you're holding up the line. Fill the tub, you men, not your bellies.
Does the work go well, Giancarlo?
Very well, Lucien.
Not very well at all. You're holding the shears the wrong way. Look, do it like this and like this.
Now I'll get my calluses in the right place.
That's right.
Uncle Tonton, those grapes are for the wine, not to feed the horses.
Oh, what's a grape or two between friends, Louis? Don't the horses work too, carrying the basket?
Move along there, don't hold up the line.
It's hard work picking grapes, isn't it?
Harder than I ever realized.
Once you start, you have to go on and pray the hail doesn't come. We make up for it when the vintage is over, though. We have a party for the paradise.
Paradise?
That's what we call the new wine. Of course, our parties aren't like the parties you have in the city.
The city is not as big and exciting as some people think. The country is not so small and dull either.
But I'm sure everyone feels so alive in the city.
Depends on who's doing the feeling.
You will stay for the paradise, won't you?
Maybe.
Giancarlo, my friend. You've got to stay. You've got to enjoy everything you find here.
Keep working, don't hold up the line.
That man, that Louis. See, it makes a big change for a city man, my friend. That is why I leave my wife and children every summer to go tramping across France, picking grapes, living out in the open. Makes a big difference when I go back.
You're right. Every man has to leave something he loves every now and then in order to see it more clearly.
Giancarlo, I like the way you talk. I ask you officially to become my cousin.
All right, the cousin.
Hey, cousins! We have a new cousin!
Now we can borrow all your money,
Now you'll have to stay for the paradise, Giancarlo.
I will, with all my heart. If it's possible, Lucian.
Hey, you two men, come here.
Us?
Come here. I'm sorry, I did my best for you. No work cards, no jobs. Police orders.
What difference does it make? We're good workers. Why don't you let us stay until the end of the vintage?
I'm sorry.
Didn't I tell you that our luck wouldn't last, Giancarlo?
Hey, cousin, what is the matter?
You get back on the job, Eduardo.
We've been fired.
Fire? Oh, look here, Louis, my boss, my noble friend. You cannot fire my cousins.
I can fire anyone I want to.
But what is your reason? They work hard, so they are not perfect. Who is perfect? What human being is perfect? Are you perfect?
You're wasting time. They're fired.
Oh, no one fires my cousins.
Your cousins? Since when?
Oh, I am sorry. My cousins don't work. I don't work. If I don't work, nobody works.
No, wait a minute.
Gentlemen, a strike!
Yes! No!
His grapes are rotten anyway. Ha!
No! Wait! Eduardo, for the love of heaven, get back there and get to work. No one is fired.
Viva Louis! Oh, you hear, cousins? No one is fired.
Grazie, Eduardo. Grazie, cousins.
The strike is called off.
I hate strikes.
Oh, all right, get back to work. We've got a long way to go before the wine's in the vats. And you too, keep out of sight and out of trouble.
We will, Monsieur Louis. And grazie.
Madame Léon. Madame?
Oh, it's you, Ernesto.
I brought your little girl home. She was working alongside of me all the afternoon.
Oh, she's heavy. You shouldn't have carried her all the way.
Oh, she's sound asleep.
Oh, I'll take her. Thank you, Ernesto. I hope she isn't making a nuisance of herself.
Oh, I like having her with me.
Children are the best people in the world. But they fall in love too quickly. But they never fall in love with bad people.
Or else, maybe, they see only the good.
Ernesto, are you in trouble?
In trouble? No, madame.
Did you have a bad time during the war? You were too young to be a soldier.
To be a soldier? Yes. When I was 5, my home destroyed by the bombs. When I was 6, played in the street with hand grenades. When I was 9, what difference does it make? We lived, Giancarlo and I.
You think very well of your brother.
He's all I have in the world.
Well, it's good that you have someone.
No, it's not enough, brother.
Thank you for bringing your land home. I must go in now.
Yes.
And you mustn't come up here.
Ernesto!
Yeah, all right, I'm coming. Well, what are you doing up here? Did you follow me as if I was still 5 years old, brother?
I want you to come up to the house. No more.
A little girl asked me to bring her home. She wanted to sleep.
You understand, Ernesto? I saw you talking with that woman.
That woman understands so much. I could trust her with my life.
That may be what you're doing. Did you give her the carving?
What a carving?
Don't lie to me. I've seen you at night carving her face into that piece of wood. Did you give it to her?
Not yet.
I don't want you to give it her. There'll be trouble with her husband.
I don't care about her husband.
Try to remember where we are and
I
why.
do what I wanted with it. I look at it. Why shouldn't I make something beautiful with my knife for once, huh?
Ernesto, you're crazy. It's her unmistakably. We can't afford any trouble. Now give it to me.
No!
I said give it to me.
Blast you! Give it back! Hey! Give it back! Give it back or I kill you! Hey.
Ernesto.
Carlo. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
No. Oh, no. No, it's not all right. Oh, what happens to me, Carlo? What happens?
It's all right.
You'd be free now if it weren't for me. Why don't you let the police take me, huh? At least then it'd be over.
Stop talking like an idiot. Let me keep the carving.
Yes, keep it. Oh, how could I hit you? I hit you. I hit everything.
Let's get back down to the river.
Give me up, Carlo. I'll never bring you anything but trouble.
Come. Come on.
I'll bring you worse yet. Don't you know that? Worse yet before I'm done.
And so the curtain falls on Act 1 of tonight's Caltex play, The Vintage.
Next time you fill your tank with gasoline, fill up with new power, new performance, new economy. Fill up with Caltex butane boosted gasoline. That's the gasoline made to take better care of your car's performance. Designed for today's faster pace. Caltex butane boosted gasoline at the sign of the Caltex star, where we take better care of your car.
The Caltex Theatre now presents Keith Buckley in The Vintage, Act 2.
I'm going to miss all this, Ernesto. The river at night and the campfire. Eduardo playing the guitar.
And Lucien? Yeah, she's a pretty.
She may be, but she's not for me.
Why? Because of me? Because you're on the run?
Be quiet.
No one's listening.
I keep thinking we ought to leave. And I say to myself, we're safer here. We're not alone. Besides, if we go, it looks bad. It looks suspicious if we disappear.
Carlo, do you think it would be all right if I left the carving here when we do move out?
I suppose so.
Carlo, let me look at it. Just for a minute.
No, forget it.
Oh, just for a minute.
All right. If you give it back,
What's the matter?
Nothing.
You haven't lost it, have you?
No, of course not.
It was in your pocket.
Yes, I left it. I'll get it for you later.
Carlo.
Eduardo, all of you, I want to talk to you.
It's Louis. Something's wrong.
Eduardo.
Louis, my boss, my noble companion, what's wrong?
You all know very well what's wrong. What have you done with them?
Someone's been up to the house. Stealing chicken.
Chicken!
Aye, it happens every year whenever you pickers come.
Be quiet, Etienne. I warned you I'd have no stealing.
Louis, my friend, you attack my love for you by this accusation. Cousins, have we stolen chicken?
No.
Search us! Turn our packs inside out. Look inside our shirts. Heriberto, take your pants off.
You needn't bother taking your pants off.
This isn't a joke. We're going to call the police. You won't like our jails.
Oh, my confidence in myself is shaken. I cannot work here. I am not loved.
All right. But I warn you, a lot of you, the next missing chicken comes out of your wages. On top of that, I'm going to beat the thief until there's not enough skin left on his bones to bury him.
I, Eduardo, personally will help you beat him up.
I mean every word of it. I hope that's clear.
Is that clear, cousins?
All right. We'll leave it there for now. Come on, Etienne.
Buenas noches, Louis.
Good night.
Louis, is that all you're going to say? You can't let those thieves get away with it like that.
I won't.
You should have made a search. Sweated it out of them. Oh, those Basques are bad enough, but the two Italians. I knew they were crooked as soon as I laid eyes on them.
Whoever did it won't get away with any more. Starting from tonight, I'm letting the dogs loose round the house.
The dogs?
If one of those pickers comes near the house, they'll chew him to pieces.
Lie down. Quiet, boy. Quiet. Oh, no. Quiet. Heaven help me. They're loose. Help. Help me. It's Giancarlo Baranero.
It's the Italian! I knew it! You dirty thief!
I'm coming! Down, boy! Down, Rubble! Down! 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 Get back to the house!
Grazie.
Back to the house! Oh, it's you.
I'm glad you're here. Your dogs gave me a bad time.
He's the thief, Louis. I knew it.
Thief?
It was you who stole the chickens.
No. I lost something. I was looking for it. I never even thought about your chickens.
He is the thief, Louis. Don't let him fool you.
Just a minute, Etienne. You didn't know about the dogs tonight, did you?
I didn't know about the dogs. I am not a thief.
I believe him, Louis.
You keep out of this, Uncle Tonton. As for you, Barandero, I warned you.
He ought to be in jail.
Be quiet, Etienne. We'll lock him up in the barn tonight, and tomorrow we'll call the police.
No, please. Don't call the police. I didn't steal your chickens, but if you think I did, take it out of my pay and let me go.
You see that, Louis? He's scared of the police.
Look, if I stole the chickens, would I come back here again tonight?
Lock him up, Etienne.
Oh, please, listen.
It'll be a pleasure. Now, come on, you.
Please, wait.
Come
listen
on.
to me.
Come on.
Louis, he's a nice fellow. I don't believe he stole the chickens. Louis!
Louis,
You heard? The dogs caught the chicken thief.
who was it?
One of those Italians you felt so sorry for.
Which one, the man or the boy?
The man. I'm going to turn him over to the police in the morning.
It's brandy. It's a kind of disinfectant. I'm sorry. It'll sting.
You shouldn't have come here, Lucien.
Giancarlo, run away. Please, run away.
No, that would only make things worse.
But why?
Go back to the house. Go back to your room before they find out where you are.
No, I'll stay. Does that hurt?
It's nothing. Now go back to the house.
I'll stay. A little while. It's bad for you to be alone.
It's better for you to go.
Tomorrow they'll take you away to the police.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, Carlo.
No, Luciana. You shouldn't have come here.
Giancarlo, I love you. Tomorrow they'll take you away, and I love you.
No, listen. You think you love me because I'm a stranger, because it's the vintage and your heart is looking for love. Because it's time for you to love somebody.
No.
You think you don't love Etienne because he's part of your everyday. You think perhaps I'm different.
You are.
No, I too have my everyday.
I love you.
Oh, Lucien, you were wrong. Wrong coming here tonight.
With you, nothing could be wrong. Leon!
Hush! Did you go down to the river?
Yes, but I couldn't find Ernesto. Leon, look! I found it out in the yard. Look, it's a carving. It's you. It was lying out in the yard. Oh, it was lucky I found it.
Give it to me, Lucien.
Yes, there.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Madame!
It's Ernesto.
Madame, I've got to talk to you.
He's heard about his brother. Go inside, Lucien. Let me talk to him alone.
All right.
Madame!
Yes, come in. Come on in, Ernesto.
Madame. Leon, my brother. They've locked him up.
I know.
He didn't steal anything. He's never stolen in his life.
I know.
I got to get him away. Help me. They mustn't send for the police.
They haven't yet. Was this what he was looking for last night?
My carving.
Oh, it was you who made it.
Yes.
He couldn't tell them he was looking for it, could he? He was afraid my husband wouldn't understand.
I think it was that.
I think so, too. I'll help you. But it would be better if you left now.
Do you like the carving?
It's a very beautiful thing you did.
In all of my life, it's the best thing I ever did.
Ernesto.
Yes?
What is it that hurts you all the time? Oh, you don't have to tell me. You're a child of the war. You heard the bombs. You saw death young. You told me.
When I was 9, I killed a man. He was a looter. I killed him and everybody said hooray and said a 9-year-old, what a man. But that was during the war. And when you killed somebody, they said hooray. And then a while ago...
You killed someone else?
It was a man in a cafe. I saw him hitting his sweetheart. Hitting her again and again because she kept some money from him. Well, how could I see that and not do anything? How could anybody see it and keep quiet?
Go on.
I couldn't stop when I started. And I killed him.
What's going to happen to you?
I don't know. Leon, the carving, I made it for you. Will you keep it?
Yes, I'll keep it.
Leon.
Louis.
You? What are you doing in my house?
He came to ask about his brother.
Your brother's going to jail for chicken stealing. You can ask me.
He didn't steal the chickens!
Get out of my house.
Please! My brother, he...
Get out!
Ernesto, go back to the pickers. Don't worry about your brother. Ernesto, do you hear me, please?
Yes, I hear.
Since when do you call my workers by their first name? Ernesto, do you hear me, please?
Louis, that boy's a wood carver. He's very good at it.
So?
So he gave one of his wood carvings to Giancarlo, his brother, who lost it yesterday. He was looking for this last night, not for the chickens.
This? You mean he made this?
Yes. Lucienne found it. She gave it to me.
Why, it's you. It's got every angle of your face. It's like flesh. Maybe that one was looking for something else beside his brother.
Louis!
You were alone with him here? You didn't throw him out and you didn't call me. What else didn't you do? Like keeping your marriage vows? Thanks for that.
Oh, Louis, you trust the vintage, you trust the grapes, the rain, the sun. Is that all you trust? Can I help it if I feel like a woman again when a boy looks at me with love in his eyes?
How did you look at him?
A few minutes ago, he came to ask me to help his brother. I tell you, my husband, I wanted to kiss him. I wanted to feel his arms around me. I wanted to know what it was to be desired again. But I didn't touch him. He didn't touch me. He's just a boy, a lost boy. And I was your wife and the mother of your children. Now do you believe me? Louis?
Find Etienne and tell him to let that fellow go. Say he's to get back to work. The vintage isn't finished yet.
Thank you. At least you believe in justice.
What else is there to believe in?
Louis, I've been looking for you.
Not now, Uncle Tonton.
Always not now. Well, this time you've got to listen to me because I'm the one who stole those chickens.
You?
And what's more, I wait every year till the pickers come so that they'll get the blame. But that Giancarlo... No, I don't like Giancarlo to take the blame for me. So here I am, Louis.
You stole? But why, Uncle Tonton? What did you do with those chickens?
Sold them. A man my age likes to have a little bit of money to jingle in his pockets and to buy those fancy chocolates with the cream in the center. But when I ask you, Louis, you say, "Not now, Uncle Tonton. Always not now." Like as if I'm a child.
I'm sorry, Uncle Tonton. Perhaps a man gets too busy. From now on, you get your own chickens. You look after them. You feed them. You keep the money.
Hey, Leon. What's happened to Louis? You heard what he said? How nice he spoke.
Yes, Uncle Tonton. Yes, I heard.
Hey, big Juan! Put the blue flowers round the horse's neck and keep the roses off his ram. Make him beautiful for the party.
Where's Louis?
The policeman. Louis is up at the winery getting ready for the paradise. I am the foreman, sir. Is there anything I can do for an officer of the law? You may consider me as the representative of labor, noble sir.
I'm looking for two Italians, brothers, named Barandero. Have you seen them?
What do you want them for?
All you have to know is that the police are looking for them.
Well, why didn't you say so before? Of course I have seen them. They have been working right alongside with us.
Where are they?
Louis Morel fired them. I personally kicked them off the place. I think they went to Nice.
What did they look like?
Oh, terrible.
Their faces, their build.
Oh. Well, one was a short, fat fellow with a face like he kicked in squash. The other was...
Shot the fat, too!
Oh, see, very ugly. One look you'd never forget.
And they've gone?
See, gone.
Gone. Well, thank you.
You are welcome. Hey, Carlo.
Grazie, Eduardo. I heard all that. Grazie.
Must be a big something you did. Hey, if you want to, tomorrow you move out with us. We will get you through any roadblock and across the border into Spain, and you are safe.
Good. That's the best way.
And don't go near the party today. That will be the next stop for the police, huh?
I'll tell Ernesto. We'll stay down by the river.
Hey, hurry up, cousins! Let's work! Let's get ready for the paradise!
We'd better get us some rest, Ernesto. We have lots of walking to do tomorrow. All the way to Spain.
I'm not going without seeing her, Carlo.
You're going to do what's right for you.
Giancarlo!
It's Lucy.
Hello.
Hello. Well, I'll go along the river a bit.
Ernesto, remember.
Don't worry.
I wanted you to dance with me, but being here is even nicer.
You'll get your dress dirty.
Do you like it?
Yes.
I wore it for you. You like it, so it's all right if it gets dirty. I'm going away with you.
You know my brother's in trouble with the police?
I know. Leon told me.
The rest of our lives will be looking around corners?
I don't care, as long as we're together.
But I have nothing to give you. No roots, no job, no home.
I have a dowry, a vineyard. It's not really a vineyard. It's a piece of land. Something could come of it. It's on the other side of the hill.
Lucian.
I'll make a good wife. You know, when you get old, I'll still love you. But you don't have to love me when I get old.
You're just a child. A crazy child.
Giancarlo.
Come inside into the house.
Yes.
What possessed you to come, Ernesto?
I had to say goodbye.
But there are police out there, not just Berger. An inspector and other police with guns. I've been watching them coming over the hills one after the other.
Leon, you know I had to say goodbye.
All right, Berger, wait! I'll get my guns.
Louis, he's coming. Quickly, hide in the other room.
Yes.
Hurry. Louis, what is it?
Your friend's a murderer. Did you know that?
I know he killed a man. What are you going to do?
Get my gun and help them find
Louis,
him.
please listen. He was trying to save a woman from being beaten. He's no murderer.
Get away from me, Leon.
Please, please. In prison he'd die in a month. You'd never forgive yourself. He's young. He never knew anything but war. That's all he's ever known, Louis.
I told you to get away.
Is it because you're jealous of him?
Jealous?
You have something to decide. Do you hate him more than you love me?
What?
You must decide, Louis.
All right, Leon. You win.
Oh, Louis.
I won't help the police. Is that what you want from me?
Louis, are you coming? We're waiting for you.
Thank you, Louis.
Louis!
Yes. Yes, I'm coming.
Ernesto, keep back from the window. In a minute they'll be out of the way. Then go out by the back and across the hills.
You still have my carving.
Yes.
You know I love you.
Yes. You know in a way.
I know. But only in a way. For you, it's Louis, and for him, it's you too.
It's clear now. Skirt around the dancers, round to the hills.
All of my life, I'll think of you.
I'll remember too. Go now and be careful.
Goodbye, Leon.
Goodbye. Be careful. Holy Mother, keep him safe.
There he is!
Etienne! No!
What?
No, no!
Hello, cousin.
Hello, Eduardo.
We have brought your pack and your wages too. And a couple of vintages ahead on the other side of the mountain, Carlo, I will show you a country that will make your heart turn inside out.
Come with us, Carlo.
You will be drinking wine that will make your
Eduardo,
blood...
I thank you. I thank you all. But now I'm not in a mood to go to any more vintages. Maybe someday. Maybe next year. Maybe later. We'll see each other again.
Where will you be? To be alone is wrong, cousin.
Goodbye, cousin.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Giancarlo.
Goodbye, big one. Alberto. Umberto. Roberto.
Goodbye, cousin. So, you go on alone.
Giancarlo.
It's Madame Leon and Monsieur Louis.
Giancarlo, we came to say goodbye.
Goodbye, Leon. Goodbye, Louis.
Come back.
Maybe. Grazie.
Mind you come back now. Leon and I... Well, you'll be welcome. Goodbye.
Giancarlo! Giancarlo, wait!
Lucien!
Please, let me show you our vineyard. It's not very far. Please, Carlo, please. It's not very far.
No. Maybe it's not so far. All right, Lucien.
Giancarlo!
So ends our Caltex play, The Vintage. In a moment we will give you tonight's cast and tell you about next week's presentation in the Caltex Theatre. Ladies and gentlemen, the producer of tonight's Caltex play, Creswick Jenkinson.
Thank you. The Vintage was presented tonight by courtesy of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Proprietary Limited and adapted for radio by Kay Keavney. In the starring role you heard...
I played Giancarlo.
This was Keith Buckley. The supporting cast was as follows. Ernesto, Louis Fiander. Louis Morel, Hal Lashwood. Lucien, Madeline Howell. Leon, Georgie Sterling. Uncle Tonton, Terry McDermott. Etienne, Richard Davies. And Eduardo, Peter Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Jenkinson. Next week in the Caltex Theatre you will hear The Queen Came By, a dramatic story of life among the staff of a large London department store of some 60 years ago. A story that has its climax on the day when Queen Victoria's Jubilee was celebrated with a parade through the city. Be listening for The Queen Came By next week. Now this is your compere Ric Hutton bidding you good night on behalf of your hosts, Caltex Oil, marketers of Caltex Super Gasoline and Caltex Gasoline, the world-famous RPM 1030 Special Motor Oil, and Marfac Lubrication.